Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm going to be talking about the TEAS exam, test of essential academic skills. It is like the MCAT or the GRE for nursing students. If you did not know, this test is super important because it is a standardized test that gets you in or not in to nursing school. So this test is super important if you are thinking about going into nursing, or if you are applying to nursing schools and they're asking for either HESI or TEAS. I'm going to be talking about the TEAS exam. Now, the TEAS exam has 4 different sections. It has the reading, math, English, and science portion. For the reading section, you have 64 minutes to complete 53 questions. The math section, you have 54 minutes to complete 36 questions. The science portion, you have 63 minutes to complete 53 questions. And the English portion, you have 28 minutes to complete 28 questions. Some materials you need for the TEAS exam would be the Metrics ATI TEAS Secrets book. It has all 4 topics, study guides, test taking tips, codes, and links for videos that explain most of the topics in detail. And it has practice tests, 3 practice tests for each subject. So it has 3 practice tests for math, science, English, and reading. YouTube was my best friend. On YouTube, there is a woman named Carolyn McAllister. She is a ELA teacher, English and language arts teacher, and she talks about the English and the reading portion of the TEAS exam, and she gives you some test taking tips. She gives you some kind of like tips to kind of finesse the test. Not really finesse, but to finesse the test. So Carolyn McAllister was definitely one of the main people that helped me pass the TEAS exam. So I did make an 84 on my TEAS exam. It's not where I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be in the 90s, but 84 and up is still amazing. So I made an 83 on the reading portion, a 96.9 on the math portion, a 70.2 on the science portion, and a 91.7 on the English portion. So my strong subjects were, of course, math and English. I was really surprised about the science portion. Of course, that was my weakest subject, which I was not expecting at all. I was expecting the reading or the English portion to be my weakest. So I have no idea what happened there. On the actual test day, when I was seeing the science questions, they were very detailed. I can't really remember the questions right off the back, but they were very detailed questions. I thought they were going to be like high level questions. Now, some of the questions were super easy, like what organ is a part of the cardiovascular system? If you see heart, of course, it's heart. Things like that. Those were super easy. It was asking about prokaryotes, eukaryotes, different things like that. Definitely my weakest part in the science section was the neuro section. So the nervous system. So if I could, I would go back and definitely, review that. Also on YouTube, there are people who make different math questions for the TEAS exam, practice questions, and you can just click and play, pause and play the questions, and they will actually give you the answers to those, and they'll help you solve them. So that's what I did for the math portion. And even if you feel like you're good at math, it's still good to practice that and get those wheels turning in your brain, even if you know math. But one piece of advice I would say is to take the practice tests in this book. I will link it down below. Take these practice tests and score yourself. Be honest, have integrity, and when you score yourself, see which subjects are your lowest subjects or your weakest subjects and study those. Another piece of advice I would say is to, when you go through this book, try to come up with a date that you want all of this stuff to be finished, and then divvy up the pages by how many days you have until your test day or whatever, and go through them like that. This book is 174 pages. So, starting with, so it doesn't start with page 1, it starts with page 2. So what I would do is 173 pages. I would divide that by however many days you have until your exam, or 2 days before your exam. Do not study the day before your exam. Just don't do that. You need rest. I know that's kind of a cliche thing to say, but it's really true. Don't cram before the test. And if it helps you, study right before bed and right in the morning. But that's really it. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions about the TEAS exam, let me know down below. Or you can DM me at Becoming Nurse Nita. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel. It helps me reach other people like you that want to do well in nursing school, that want to get accepted into nursing school, and for people who are trying to research what they really want to do with their lives. So this could really help them out. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.